Hello, hello. Hi everyone. We are back a couple of minutes early today because I was a couple of minutes late yesterday. So that's how it works, right? We have incursions to do. I ended up doing one more sector after the stream just because I wanted to see what the rewards were, and you can see the zone bonuses unless you're on the last node of the room. So yeah, we're at room 16. We're starting room 17 today, I think. And yeah, man, we'll finish this up today. We'll open up an incursion crystal at the end of it, and I'm hoping to get Mojo. And I'll talk more about why I want Mojo, but yeah, man, let me set up a playback just to make sure the stream is running okay. Okie doke. We should be good. And let me bring this chat here just so I can keep an eye on that. Alright. I'm hoping a couple people join the stream soon. So let me see if I can do an 8W fight in the meantime. Okay, it's just Piggy, so should be good. Alright, that's simple enough. Alright. So I'm gonna be taking this serpent. And then we'll take this bullseye. And then I'll take the sentinel. And then we'll go Thanos, Yelena, and I'm not sure if I can still take the boss, but if we don't have anyone who can take the boss, I might give it a shot with Spider-Woman. But that's war. Unfortunately, we lost the last war. It's pretty close, but yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So we're currently in gold 2. I think we need to win 3 out of the 5 wars to make sure that we're locked in gold 2 for the season, or else we might actually end up dropping to gold 3, which would not be ideal, but hey, it is what it is. I think I've done these. Yeah. Oh, actually, I haven't done this yet. Alright, I'll get to that maybe later if we quickly wrap up the incursion run, because we're closing in on the later sectors and it should be pretty fast from here on out. Okay, what do we got here? Power burn, root. It's no biggie. What we got here? Unblockable passive. I could just take Spider Woman. Fury, backup recovery, energy damage. Okie doke. Maybe we'll just go this way. Keep it simple. Like, these are super fun, and each fight goes by pretty fast, but it takes a lot of time. And I kind of wish they'd just done 20 rooms for the objective instead of 30. Because I would assume most people most people would not be happy with the fact that this takes so long, man. Moondragon is another one of those champions that I kind of forget is in the game. She doesn't do anything special. But yeah, I like her design though. I think it's a pretty cool, pretty fun design. Her specials are interesting enough. The fact that she launches beams makes me feel like she should not be a skill champion, maybe? I don't know. What other skill champ has weird beams? Okay, I can't stun her because she has a node called One Eye Open. So if I stun, she's gonna deal that damage back to me. But other than that, oh, let's steal some power. That is all she wrote. There we go. Okay, let's see if I have any pre-fights that I can activate so that my Stevie is on full boost, you know? Okay, we have 11 of these. What do we have left? Alright. We have a stun left. Okay. And we got... I think that's about it. Alrighty, what does this guy have? Arc Overload, Armor Passive, Regen. I hate this down and out. If you knock him down, you gotta drop a special. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. How did that clip me? Alright, that should be a close on Sector 17, Zone 17, and we move on to the next. Alright, This is all we have now. It's just 500 Titan shards for each zone. We're getting pretty close to the incursion crystal. So yeah. Again, I don't know if my alliance is gonna have 15 people do the incursion so we get the selector, but if we do, I am gonna pick Mojo. So I kind of want Mojo to come out of this crystal as well so I can have him duped. I also have a rank 2 7-star gem, so that'll be pretty cool. Pretty good. Okay, excuse me. Debuff immune. Bane. Okay. Disorient, that's fine. Okay, we'll just go with this. Try and pick up more of the stat modules. There we go, 20%. Damn, the health pools are getting up there now. 1.6 million on this guy. Come on, buddy. Let that SP2 rip. Alright. 1.6 million health. Went by pretty quick. I guess we'll pick this. Alright, we've got Thor. I cannot tell you how much I absolutely despise the little bouncy animation that Thor has, where he's just cowering behind his shield. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Especially considering how this movie was genuinely the best Thor movie that we got. Alright, Thor. Ta-ta. You know, if this guy came out as a 7-star now with the SP3 skip option, I feel like it would be quite the menace, even in Battlegrounds. Like, if he can drop back-to-back SP3s, this man has a lot of damage potential. I think it was Nagase who made a video recently about Thor and how good he is, even as a I'm just gonna block it. I don't know why I try and evade that. Oh my. Yeah, I feel like at this point, Stevie is like so strong and so buffed up that all remaining 12 rooms are just gonna go by in a similar fashion, where you just blow past everyone. Okie doke. What do we want to do now? We could take Venom. What's he got? Alright, you're gonna have debuffs. That's not an issue. You're gonna use special attack. Okay, pretty straightforward. We'll take this route. Okay. Kinda want this, to be honest. Let's go with this. The intensify. Make the Furies a bit more stronger, increase your attack rating. I said this in one of the previous live streams that just like Call, I kind of wish they would give Blade a persistent charge where basically he can activate his danger sense with a persistent charge for Battlegrounds and maybe Alliance War. Man, if they just did that for Blade, he would come back so strong. Because I genuinely love that champion. Everything about him is so good. He just lacks any kind of utility that you would need in 2025. His danger sense was great for when Dormammu and magic were prevalent in the game. But now it's like, who even is a threatening dimensional being? You know what I mean? But yeah. I have a 7-star Blade Awakened. And every time I have a rank up decision to make, I consider him. And I'm like, ooh, maybe I should do Blade, you know? What if he's actually a secret Swiss Army knife? And he's actually good on even defense or Battlegrounds, because he shrugs off debuffs faster when he has more power. And I feel like he could be a surprise. Because even in Battlegrounds, every time I see like a non-threatening defender, but it's a champion I haven't fought in a long time, I end up making so many mistakes. I mistime the special decks, or just slip up and forget one of their abilities. But yeah. Because we had Super Scroll in one of the event quest chapters this month. And I died to him like 4 times, I feel like. Just because I keep forgetting that I'm not supposed to push him to his SP2. It was so annoying. The OG S-tier champion of MCOC, Scarlet Witch. You know, the game right now is giving such 12.0 vibes. I don't know if anyone here was around during 12.0, but it was Very gloomy is all I'll say. Fury potency, I guess. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see, what do we have here? This fella? No thanks. It's just too much stuff going on. Power gain. Bane. Okay. I feel like this is the way to go. Let's go Beast Boy. Beast is another one of those champions that's like... you kind of forget is even in the game, you know? Beast was a pretty good champion back in the day when we were still doing 5 stars. Beast has this SP2 where he reduces the opponent's combat power rate by so much that once you drop the SP2, you essentially can kill the opponent before they even get to a bar of power. Like you can do at least 5 hit combos into an SP2 before they even get to an SP1. So he was kind of a secret power control champion. And his damage wasn't there though. His damage was kind of doo-doo, you could say. But she should be okay because I have true accuracy with my mediums. Was a 500k hit on the first SP2 attack. Jeez. That's crazy. Alright, we're at Falcon. 10 more rooms to go. Well, 9 after this one. And hopefully by then we have someone joining the live stream. Right now it's just me, myself, and I. Oh. Why did he go unblockable? I don't even know. That was not a very good... That's not a good fight. Alright, we're over 30k now in the Titan crystals. And... we got 8 rooms left. So that'll be another 4K. Cool. Alright, do we go Wasp or do we go Sassy? Spectre, blah blah blah. Stun. I don't have a striker. How is that gonna work out? I'm so confused. I'm not gonna risk it. Alright, we'll take the health boost. Move on to Magneto. Okie doke. Oh, I keep forgetting I have grid. But that's not gonna do much. Why did I lose so much health? Alright, there we go. Mag's down. I wonder why they haven't released Magneto as a 7-star. Would he even be worth anything today? Actually, again, with the skip SP3 coming to Battlegrounds, he might actually be pretty good. Because you basically just want to heavy and get your way up to an SP3. And there's, and like 1/3 of the game I feel like is metal. So I'm definitely positive that he'll be good. Just don't know how good he'll be. Oh, what was that lag? Alright, see you later, Bugs Life. Just because I had energy refills expiring, I figured every time I get a chance, just top myself up, you know? Namor is another champion who, if you can skip his SP3, he might actually be a really good champion. Oh! That unstoppable came in clutch. Alright. Back to the seas, boy. Oh, I'm trying to tap the incursion artifact thing to see, but I guess I can just tap this. There we go. We're definitely opening an incursion crystal then, I guess. Do not like Cyclops that much. Footloose, okay. Oh, we got attack. Alright, we'll take attack. I really like what they did with Cyclops' character model and animations. He is so cool now, so cool. And they did a really good job giving him a bunch of utilities. Uh-oh. How dare you, just as I was saying good things about you, you son of a B-word. Right. Alright. Good tonight. There we go. I like Cyclops' buff, man. I kind of wish that his... I don't know what it's called. True Sense? The buff he gets that he can bypass, miss and evade. I kind of wish it didn't expire as quickly. Because when you try to bait special attacks, I almost feel like it's kind of a hindrance. That makes sense to anyone? When you're trying to bait special attacks and it kind of just disappears because you didn't hit the opponent within that tiny window, kind of takes away a lot of his utility. But with the damage that they gave that guy, I feel like it is kind of balanced, you know? Right. Damn, we're 30 minutes in and we don't have a single person in the live stream. That's kind of sad. Where did my power drain? What? What is happening? Where did my power go? Do I need to stay close to her or something? Why am I not doing any damage? Jeez. Again. What is happening? Between the stupid and destructible. There we go. Oh boy. She was indestructible, so me dropping that special would not have made a difference. Oh man, Purgatory. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. I clicked my special button and my power was drained again. Oh my god. I am not liking this fight, guys. What is this nonsense? Again, power drain? Are you kidding me? Another power drain. Are you joking? What is going on? Do I need to pause and read the notes? Oh, come on, dude. Okay, I feel like I'm not getting any buffs either. Where's all my furies? What is happening? I'm so confused right now. Come on, Purgatory. Jesus. I'm just dropping specials as soon as I get them because I don't know when I'm gonna have them. Oh, come on. She's indestructible now. Convenient. Jeez. 4 minutes? Are you joking? That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Okay. Okay, 7 more. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there until we get our 7-star mojo. Gonna go this way just to get as much attack as I can, I guess. Well, or health. Okay. Alright, hella. More like hella annoying, am I right? Do not leave the stream, please. We do have 4 people watching, it seems. That's refreshing. It's just me yapping by myself here. If you guys aren't too shy, do you mind dropping a hi in the chat? No reason, just personal sanity is all. Damn, no crits. I have like 20 freaking. I had like 20 furies and no crits. I want to see how that would rip. Okay, give me attack. Come on. More health. What am I gonna do with health? 2 million HP. Jeez. These numbers are getting there, huh? We gotta do... Wait, do I lose power when she loses power? It looks like it. At least we know that the power drain doesn't work. And now I'm gonna be stunned. This is so dumb. This is the most disgusting node combinations I have seen in a very long time, by the way. I mean, how are you gonna put encroaching stun? This is just absolutely... It is ridiculous. Oh well. On to the boss. Do we have any persistent charges left, or did I use all of them? Let me find out. Let me see, let me see. We got one here. And I think that's that. Okay. Now this is as boosted as Stevie is gonna be. I'm gonna try and build up some furies. Why? No. This is just dumb. Alright, that is quite the fight, I guess. Okie doke. Let's move on. Okay. Just give me a second here, guys. Okay. I was just trying to see if there's someone else who's also live. Not that I can see. Okay. Alright. Let's go. 6 more rooms. We got this. Guess I'll go here. I just honestly, I just want to get this over with. I'm gonna start picking attack even if it's 5%. Okie doke. Okay. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just swiping non-stop. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna be unstoppable if it hits me, so whatever. We came out with 100% HP, so that's not bad. I do not like fighting Quake. Oh, see, this is exactly why I do not like fighting Quake. Why would you heavy there? Why? Oh my god. Did you see that? That is so dumb. She just heavies for no reason. So annoying. MD San in the chat saying hi. MD. Hi, dude. Thanks for joining the live stream. How are you doing? Also, Ehsan, have you started the incursion run yet for yourself? Oh boy, why is he unblockable? Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, we're doing somewhat of a stun lock in here. Okay. Okay. It is something, I guess. Alright, we got 5 more rooms, I think. Let's see. Should be 5 more rooms because, yeah, 4 technically. Or is it 5? Math. We'll go Mr. Negative, I think. Guaranteed crit, Footloose, Infinite Fury. I don't know what the hell is going on. I just don't want to fight Mole Man. So we're gonna go. There we go. 20% attack. Finally. So annoying. Keep getting health boosts. Okay. Spidey. Spider-Man is another champion that I like what they did with the model. I don't like the profile picture necessarily, but I don't hate it. And ability wise, I'm not happy with the abilities they gave Spidey. Only because I feel like Spidey should have been what Jessica Drew is, honestly. He should have just been such a good meta-relevant champion that everyone could enjoy playing Spider-Man. You know? And, I mean, don't get me wrong, he has damage, but like... What is this, 2019? Like, since when is damage enough to make a champion decent? All Spidey's buff did for him is a bunch of people on YouTube made like amazing Spidey buff is insane YouTube videos, and that's the last we heard of him. Okay. Oh! Can we do the power lock again? Where did my power go? Why am I power drained? What is happening? And why am I not regenning any health back? There we go. I'm kind of died. Kind of exhausted with incursion, just feels boring. I feel like 20 zones is where they should have stopped for the objective and the rewards. 30 is too much. Way too much. Although I do have to say, the rewards are kind of worth it. There you go, rip him, Steve. Come on, man, can we not get a single crit? 13 Furies. Feels like the SP1 is honestly doing more damage. Oh, spoke too soon. SP1 is not doing anything. Actually, no. SP1 is kind of killing it right now. But okay, that's another room down. I think we can finish this. Maybe another 20 minutes? Okay, what do we have now? We got Sabertooth, we got the monkey. Kinda wanna take the monkey, because he has a lower HP, doesn't he? Alrighty, I'm gonna take... they're both basically the same. Okie doke. Come on. Come on. Big rip. Big rip. Come on. Okay. Twelve Furies. Come on. 15 Furies. There we go. Okay. Time to smack a monkey. Alright. It's crazy that there's absolutely no one in the chat today. Been streaming for almost an hour now. Okay, steal. There we go. Okay. 500,000 crit. That's what we want. That is what we want. Okay, Saberman. I hope his regen 2.8 million. Jeez, I hope his regen isn't too crazy. Both played this game, buddy. Oh! How did you catch me there? Okay, unstoppable coming in clutch. Trying to get as many furies as I can with my double medium. Oh, lag. Stupid lag. There you go. Alrighty. Alright, how far are we? Almost 34. Okay. Okay. We got 4 more. We can do this. 4 more rooms and then we're scot-free. Okay, I'm not gonna read the notes because okay, 5%. Alright, come on. Ooh, 600k. That's what I like to see. Okay. We are doing well so far. Got Captain Marvel next. And we'll take the 20% attack because I want to be as fast as I can. 3 million HP. Oh my god. What is Sector 30 going to be like? That is insanity, bruh. What? Does she have stun? Come on, 10 Furies. What? Why? Where did my power go? Where that should be it. No? Come on. Alrighty. Okay, we got Null here. And I feel like Null is getting more and more annoying with every single rune that he hops by. Why am I degenning? Right, 11 Furies, come on. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Do I need to do room 30 or do I need to just get to room 30? I think I just need to get to it. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, 9 p.m. And we got 0 chatters coming in today, which is maybe because it's the weekend, you know? Everyone's kind of got plans, maybe. Alright. Alrighty. It is what it is, man. Ooh. Got a little hair poking out there. Okay. We got Joe. Gonna go Daredevil. Gonna fight our little boy Deadpool here. Attack, and health. Alrighty. Come on, 12 Furies. $16 Furies, let's go. Ooh, we got King of Games YouTube in the chat. Yo, sorry I'm late. Just a bit busy. Hey, no worries, man. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's getting kind of lonely in here. We're almost done. Did you end up finishing the run? Did you get past your nemesis, the Mole Man, after all? King of Games saying, did my first stream in over a month earlier, felt great to be back. Wait, did you do a live stream? How come I didn't get notified? Oh, is it because I've been logged into my main account on Google all day? What time did you start your stream? Also saying I haven't gone back in yet. I do need hub. Trying to find someone to help me. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, man. Hey, we got Kadinsky in the chat saying, what's up? Cadenator Kadinsky. What's up, my guy? Thank you for coming by the stream. I appreciate it. King of Games saying YouTube is annoying. Around 2 p.m. EST, I believe. Did about an hour. Cadenator, I can't get past zone 4. How come? What's got you stuck, man? Are you not getting... I'm hoping you're using the persistent charges. Is there a particular champion that's kind of bothering you, or... Call? Yeah. Not call, null. I keep confusing the two. Man, null is kind of a pain. I think I died to the first or second call that I got. Here's a tip. Don't be afraid of just blocking and baiting a hit. Baiting a heavy attack. Because I feel like I also kind of got nervous over the fact, like, just look at them hitting my block. I'm barely losing any health. You know what I mean? So just block and play old school, man. Bait that heavy attack, punish that heavy attack. In terms of picking up, is my voice echoing at all? Kind of feel like my voice is echoing a bit. Alright, Kate saying his SP1 bleed through the block. Okay, so what you want to do is my... Okay, guys, let me know if the audio is echoing at all. Okay, so what you want to do in the first once you start, in sector 1, 2, and 3, pick immunity to reverse control, immunity to bleed and poison, and... Kate saying I've played for 10 years and never read a single node. Well, fair enough. I'm not asking you to read the node. I think nodes are kind of irrelevant, but the buff, you know, the modules that you pick up, get immunity to reverse control, then get bleed and poison, and then pick up the true sense. So then, and you have red goblin on the team, so you have true accuracy, so no evade. You have true sense, so no auto block, no miss. And you got the poison immunity, so even with agent venom, poison and bleed immunity, so agent venom, call, you can get smacked as much as you want. You're not going to get any bleed on you. And you got the reverse immune, so even if call drops his SP1, you're good. Because yeah, you can just play casually and you won't be reversed. I hope that helps, man. I hope that helps. Or you can ask someone to carry you so you get the rewards. Hey, that is the plan B. That is plan B always. I was talking to King of James offline after the stream and I was saying the same thing. I was like, if we had talked before I started this run, we could have done this together. That way we could have just carried each other, you know, through rooms. But yeah, man. Okay, I think last room, is it? Let's see. I'll go with Kingpin, I guess, because why not? We need 7-star Kingpin in the game, man. We need 7-star Kingpin. It's time. Also, King of Games, I have to say, you are kind of lucky, I feel like, because there were like 2 people coming and going. And after you dropped in, I got like more than just a couple of people coming in and out of the stream. So... Come on, son. Oh, come on. Just whiffed that attack for no reason. Alright, that should be it. Alright, Kate saying there's one more zone after this one. Okay. I thought if you just get to zone 30, you're done. But I guess we gotta complete zone 30 as well. Alright, alright. 4 more fights then. We'll get it done. Oh, immediately. Getting smacked by Mr. Big Belly over here. And thank you. We'll take that power back. Yeah, grit is also kind of really important because... Come on, dude. That is crazy. Yeah, grit node is also kind of important to pick up because the amount of times... Oh my god, what happened? What? Yo. What? That... What just happened? Did I hit him when he was stunned? Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. That is so dumb. So dumb. Okay. I had 1 revive. This better be enough. Oh, I got a bunch of these. Alright. We got like 10% health. Fun. Fun. You telling me I have to take a boss with 6% HP? My god. Who is it? Okay. It's Sorcerer Supreme. Should be fine. Because I think her debuffs might actually benefit me. Some willpower healing. Hold on. I gotta read these notes now. There's cannon. 20% Spectre, that's fucking fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not this close to the end. Now I have to use units? Are you kidding me? That is so dumb, dude. I do have to use units. Oh, that is so stupid. Do I have a team revive? Ooh. Okay. We got 1 more chance. Hey, it's better than Zone 4. Is it though? Because if I get stuck here, I have to do... Well, I'm not... There's no way I'm gonna do... What? I did not intend to do that. I'm so scared now. Okay, I need to play this a bit slow. Which I don't think is going to be a problem. Because I need to nullify as many buffs as I can to regen. Okay, got 50% HP. So we're doing kind of okay. 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 We're kind of we kind of recovered from that one. Oof. That was so stressful, dude. I did not want to waste units. Okay. Cadenator, you were correct. We need to do zone 30 as well. Fair enough. 3 more fights. I gotta read these notes, man. I cannot afford to fumble one more time. Okay. This seems easy enough. Neutralize, tranquilize, combo, cleanse, pierce. Ugh. Purify debuffs. That's okay. I don't care. Okay. Come on, we got this. Health and attack. Let's go. 3 more fights. Man, I was playing so recklessly before people showed up. And like, everything was dying. You know, it's because I said King of Games is lucky. I take that back. As soon as you walked in, you son of a gun. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do not leave the stream, please. Come on, son. Come on, Cap. Heal me up. And we're back. Alright, you can just call me Cade. Nickname? The rest are nicknames? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Cade. You know there was actually a MCOC YouTuber named Cade back in the day? I don't know how... You've been playing for 10 years, you said, so you probably know... You remember Cade, right? He had his live stream called Cade After Dark. He used to stream just before Brian. Yeah. So my account was also called Cade, but with a K. And I used to hang around his live stream a lot. And also Brian's. And I was also a member for like every alternate months. I would get the membership when I could afford it. And when I would drop a chat, it would kind of get confusing because people started tagging me to ask questions while in the live stream. So Cade was like, "Hey buddy, do you mind changing your name because of the confusion?" And obviously I was like, yeah, no big deal, I'll change the name. And then I figured I might as well change the name in game. And so I changed it to Arcade. And the rest is history. That was a small story time for all of you. But yeah. He kind of retired from the game as well. It's like 5 years ago, I want to say, I think. Yeah, about 5 years ago. Him and Idolist, I don't know if you remember who Idolist is. He was also a really fun YouTuber. They both retired, I feel like almost... I don't want to say at the perfect time because obviously I kind of wish these people were still playing the game. But they had really good points for quitting, which is like they quit just as 7-stars started to come out. And they both said the same thing, which is that I feel like I've done everything I want to with the game. I've played with all of the champions that I feel like I like. And if I have to do the same thing all over again with 7-stars, just like acquire them, rank them, sig them up, I just don't see the point. And I was like, that is honestly the best reason to quit. Because if you're someone who enjoys playing video games, you kind of don't want to do the same kind of grinding over and over again. Like, it's more fun if there's more challenges. And at the time, Battlegrounds was not a thing. So even War and AQ was kind of getting repetitive. And I feel like Battlegrounds is one of the best things that has happened to the game. This game would not have made it to its 10th year anniversary if they hadn't come out with Battlegrounds for sure. Alright, Kate saying, I miss Atromix. He was the man in my opinion. Oh my god, Atromix. I forgot about him. Yeah. Those were like OGs though. Because Atromix, I don't think... Excuse me. Atromix was not necessarily like a regular uploader, I don't think. But he was like one of the big players back then, so everyone in the community kind of knew him. Alright boys, we have done it. We have completed Zone 30. And that makes me the 4th person in the alliance to do it. We got a bunch of titans. And we are going to try and get an incursion crystal in the hopes of getting mojo and conclude incursions. That's pretty fun. It was long, but it was fun. It was fun for sure. Okie doke. Store. Incursions. I have never opened a 7-star incursion crystal to this day. I have one champion from this pool, and that is Angela. No, actually, I also have Ronan. I don't know how I got Ronan. I know how I got Angela. I got her from one of the... Was it the Women's Day crystal or something like that? But yeah. Alright, Kate saying you want me to raid your profile? Bro. Oh, rate your profile? Dude, I am not qualified to do that. But we can take a look. Oh. Is that you? A rank 4 storm. Wow. I don't think I have seen a rank 4 storm Pyramid X anywhere. Not as cool as F, dude. That is super cool. You got a Nick Fury as well? Oh, I'm so jealous. Man, I wonder if they'll make some of these champions available for the rest of us. That's pretty cool, dude. That is pretty cool. You know what's funny? I kind of like the Dracula profile picture in-game as opposed to this version of the profile picture, just because it feels more mysterious. But it is one of the cooler profile pictures though. You got the Viv Vision as well, 130 sig. Wait, why haven't you set the stat costs for Viv? But yeah, dude, pretty cool. 23k prestige. Not bad. Not bad at all. Storm is actually 54k. Well, I don't think I get to see your rating. Yeah, I don't think I get to see that, especially if you're running suicides. Like, you see my profile here. If you look up mine, you'll see the numbers a bit differently. So, yeah. Alright. Wait, did I buy the crystal? Where is it? Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's do it to it. So, there's nothing here. How many titans am I up to now? Where did the titan go? Yeah, 45. Alright, that's not bad. Okay. Alright, we're looking for 7-star mojo, guys. We're looking for 7-star mojo. Let's see if we can pull it off. Let us see if we can pull it off. Who's the second best champion? I honestly, mojo is the number one. I don't care for anyone else, but I definitely don't want Angela, because I gave her a Cosmic Awakening gem and it would break my heart. Alright, it stopped on its own. I did not tap it. Come on, what did we get? You have got to be shitting me. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I kind of pulled. I yanked the cable as I was raging. You have got to be kidding me, dude. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my god. The one champion. Kate saying, my dad also had Paragon and my partner and grandparents are Cavs. Oh my god, you got the whole family hooked on this game? That is insane. Alright, Kate saying you got Zemo from a Titan and Carolina Dean from the second com. Carolina is definitely a W. And I would honestly not mind a Zemo myself, because I still haven't done the Karina's challenge. Bro, how did I get the one champion I did not want? Alright, well, it is what it is. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Kate saying you have a family alliance. Well, yeah, I did notice you're the leader of your alliance. But damn, dude, that's pretty cool. King of Games saying you got the champion that I legit want to awaken. Dude, but I gave this chick a Cosmic Awakening gem. A 7-star Cosmic Awakening gem. Oh, because I was so sure. I knew for a fact that I was never going to open incursion crystals, because I don't do incursions. So I was like, definitely this is the best champion to put the gem in. And I swear to God, I haven't even used her yet, because like the last 3 metas back to back in Battlegrounds have not been favorable to Angela. You got the insane regen metas, and I don't know what the last 2 were, but basically Angela was no good. So I just gave her, this game, I swear to God, dude. Kate asking if you can carry me to zone 6. Dude, I don't think I can go back into incursions right now, man. I don't think I want to. I don't want to see incursions ever again. This is so annoying. You know what, Kate? King of Games actually wants to do incursions, and he's looking for a teammate. And I think if you guys want to team up, that could be pretty fun. You could help each other out. Man, SIG 160. I mean, I guess it kind of helped my prestige a little bit. 26,700, so... Oh, man. Alright. Oh. King of Games saying it's annoying, trust me, but the one thing I don't have are revives. Man, honestly, if you don't make a mistake like I did with just getting hit, you don't need revives. You can do it without any revives. You know what I mean? You guys won't need revives at all. Alright, you guys, I don't know what I want to do right now because the only plan was incursions. So I think we just call it for the day. And I do have to record a video for my YouTube channel because I feel like if I have a YouTube channel, like a YouTube video announcing that like I'm doing MCOC again, maybe it'll draw a couple of more people to the live streams. And I really want people to come by the live stream and, you know, the live stream to be a bit more lively. The first hour I feel like I was just talking to myself. Dune's Workshop in the chat. Hey Dune, how you doing, man? Saying, did you reach zone 30? I did. I did finish zone 30 and I got the one champion from the incursion crystal that I did not want, and that is Angela. Because I had Angela, I gave her a Cosmic Awakening gem, and now obviously I pulled Angela again, so that's great fun. But yeah, Kate saying, I don't have revives or units, I've been getting the 2-star Nexus crystals. The 2-star Nexus crystals? What's the 2-star Nexus crystals? King of Games saying you can still get mojo from the crystal selector later on. Yeah, but that kind of depends if my alliance ends up doing... We need 11 more people to end up doing zone 30. And I don't know if 11 people are willing to do it. I can't even get 11 people to do AQ in my alliance, so... Elijah Brown is in the chat. Elijah saying, I just finished the incursion. Elijah, I hope you had better luck than I did, man. I hope you had better luck than I did with the opening. How you doing, man? We missed you yesterday. How did the run go? Also, does anyone in the chat have the cure? Did you guys get the cure, or anyone in your alliance get the cure? Because not a single person in my alliance seems to have the cure. Alright, Kinky Game saying my alliance, I believe, has about 20 people who've done it. I can't get past zone 11 without revives. Damn. I don't know why you guys are having trouble with... Did I just get insanely lucky? I feel like I just got insanely lucky. Maybe I should see if there's some kind of a node module combo that helped me along the way. King of Games saying I have the cure if you need it. Do you really? Yeah, dude, I definitely need the cure. Because here's the thing, okay? If you don't have the cure, it doesn't matter, honestly. However, I really hate these profile pictures. I think these are so ugly. And the rewards are the same. It's just novelty to have these. But at the same time, these are so cute. This Cap one, Ghost pretending to be a zombie, Namor. This is so cool. And I kind of want these instead of their weird ass profile picture. But yeah, if you have the cure, King of James, I would really appreciate it if you gift me the cure. Alright, Elijah Brown saying, from a Titan, I got a max sick crystal from Spite. Oh my god. Elijah. Oh, son. That is just a kick in the nuts, is it not? So we both had awful openings. That's just terrible. And Elijah saying I went itemless. Yeah, I mean, I kind of fumbled and got like, ooh. King of Games. Oh man. Thank you. Can I gift you something? I cannot. Well, that sucks. Alright. Damn, the war music was blasting, huh? Oh, let's go. Yes, it was the right one. Always pick the cure, guys. Always. We do not want to spread a disease. Alright, Dune's Workshop saying, everyone who's already cured gets a cure every day. Your alliance mates are just like that. Man, honestly, I don't know if they've even figured out what the cure versus hunger thing is, because every other day there's someone who keeps asking if someone has the cure and no one seems to have it. But now that I have it, I think I can give people the cure, which is kind of cool. So appreciate it, King of Games. I got it. Yeah. All right, Elijah saying I have every champ in the Titan except Okoye, so I have to keep opening. Ooh, is Okoye leaving the Titan pool in December? Is she one of the champions that's going to be leaving? Because if it's just one champion and it's Okoye, I think who's in the pool here? Yelena, Spider-Man, Gallon, Bastion, Cyclops, Jean Grey. Yeah, I think Okoye might be one of the champions who's leaving the pool, eh? You have a skill gem waiting for her as well? Yeah. She deserves the skill gem, man. Even if you can just get her to Sig 1, if you don't care for prestige, she's worth the... And she's also worth the Sigs, honestly. Just like her precision expires slower, I think. But yeah. Yeah, dude, Elijah. And also, when she leaves the Titan pool and she comes to the basic, there's another, like, what is it, 27 new 7-stars that are getting added to the basic. So all of the Rebirth champions, all of the Reunion champions, we got the... What is it? The pool with Mr. Sinister and Captain Marvel. That's getting added. And there's one more that I'm forgetting. So... Oh, yeah, the one... Yeah, the Medusa one. Reunion. So, like... Yeah, dude. Like, even your chances of pulling Okoye, they're not gonna be pretty at all. Kika Game saying... Got the feeling Dark Phoenix will be in the Titan eventually. I don't think so. No. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Because... So the first champion who came to the Titan that was sold for money was Count Nefaria. And I think he didn't come into the Titan for at least 6 months, I want to say. It might actually even be longer than that, but at the least it was 6 months. He didn't come to the Titan for 6 months, and then from the Titan he came to the basic. And yeah, I think Dark Phoenix definitely is gonna be a while. Yeah, because Human Torch, the Human Torch offers came after Dark Phoenix, right? Or do I have it the other way around? Elijah Brown saying, I'm not really excited for any of the champions that'll be coming the next Titan anyway. Really, Elijah? I'm actually excited for Frank Castle and I'm hoping that I dupe my Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai is pretty good. I got lucky and got it from, you know, one of these crystals. Ooh, King of Games. Because you got Dracula from this crystal, did that mean you got the shiny profile picture from the first appearance thingy? Or no? But yeah, Elijah saying, except maybe Captain Britain, so I can be toxic in BGs. Oh man, I hate Captain Britain. I was watching Trap MC's new video. Well, new, I think it's like a day old. Where he was talking about all of these toxic defenders that do unavoidable damage and why it's basically ruining the game. And I have to agree with him, especially if you're someone who cares about battlegrounds. If you just get back-to-back bad drafts and you can't pick the exact counter that all of these champions need, especially the Serpent, Dark Phoenix, Soulwark to some extent, and Captain Britain for sure, like, it's so annoying. Like, BGs is not going to be fun, and that's the game mode that I feel is carrying the game right now. And if that becomes dead, yeah. Alright, King Games saying, wouldn't December be 6 months for her release? I don't know, because I had just come from a break. Like, I took a break for like 3 to 4 months. And when I came in, half of her dark flames or whatever it was were like given out, so I didn't bother getting the other half. And the month after I came out, everyone already had Dark Phoenix, so I didn't even, yeah, I don't remember when that was. Elijah Brown saying, I have her, just need to dupe her. I think, Elijah, you could, if you have an awakening gem for Captain Britain, you should maybe give her an awakening gem. Because Captain Britain, I don't think is going to make it to any of the crystals anytime soon. I don't know if they plan on putting... Actually... Because Beta Ray Bill and Cyclops both made it to the Titan. And they were both Platinum Pass champions. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she does end up in the Titan. Elijah saying, should I rank up Zemo? Is that what you're asking for the next meta? I don't know, dude. I have not looked into BG's meta yet. Like, the victory track seems kind of boring. And I would personally not, because I think it's something to do with intercept protection, right? So if you intercept, you get a Fury, otherwise they have a protection. I don't think Zemo is that good of a champion for BGs, because you're definitely not picking him for attack. And for defense, I feel like you're better off with like a Tuma or Yelena. Who else is in the skill class that's a decent defender? Korg, I think, is good. Honestly, even Chilith. Like, she got the cleanse and everything, and she's pretty tanky. Alright, King of Games saying she released in May. Huge possibility she's in the Titan for December, hopefully. Hey, listen, I would love to see her join the Titan, but okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So 6 champions will leave the Titan pool and 6 will get added, right? So we already have Mr. Knight, we have Silver Samurai, we have Frankencastle, we have Dracula, and then the other 2 champions are going to be the champions that come out in November. So how exactly would Phoenix end up in the pool? That's what I'm wondering. Elijah Brown saying, I did Dazzler. I think Dazzler is going to be pretty good. Yeah. Did they fix her bug where she was just nuking Soulwark? I'm pretty sure that they did. God forbid a bug benefits the players, right? Alright, Elijah saying I've got rank for Bullseye, Yelena, and Shielet. Yeah, dude, you're set. You're set. I mean, listen, if you have so many ranked foes, I feel like you might benefit from doing Zola if you have him duped, just because he's also top prestige. So at this point, why not? Because Bullseye, Yelena, Chilot, you are literally just missing Okoye, and your skill roster is pretty much complete. Elijah Brown, again saying it's rank 2, so maybe bring her to rank 3. Who's rank 2? I'm confused. Zemo? Alright, King of Games saying Isophine. They haven't talked about how they're gonna make these idol champions available again, have they? Elijah asking Shang-Chi or Jabari. I don't like Jabari. She's... no. Shang-Chi, yeah. I think if you need a big damage dealer. Honestly, dude, I just pray you get Okoye. Because anything any other skill champion can do, Okoye can do faster and probably better. So I would say just focus on getting as many Titans as you can. I mean, the Battleground rewards went out. Where did you rank up? Where did you guys like fall in the rankings? Alright, King of Games saying she enters the Titan as well as both new champs, which confuses me. That's kind of why I'm saying there's a chance. Yeah, I'm also super confused. You know, we also have the Summoner Fest in November. So I feel like that's one of the things that they're going to be like, oh, we're coming up with a brand new Titan that's going to have all of the idols or something. I don't know. Elsa. Ooh, you said Ella before. You meant Elsa. Dude, I think Elsa is someone you should go with. Because she's kind of also a scary defender. You know what I mean? Oh, you know who's going to be a pain in the ass defender next meta? Spider-Punk. Because you can't intercept him. And without intercepting, he's gonna have that protection. He's immune to rupture. So champions like Prowler, who could intercept him with a medium, won't work. So yeah, dude, Spider-Punk, any intercept meta, Spider-Punk just, I see him popping all over the place. Alright, Elijah Brown saying using swipe to text in Florida humidity is not working well. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm all the way up north, so here in Vancouver it's kind of getting cold now, and every time I wash my hands after using the bathroom, my fingers kind of just start to shiver. King of Games saying the Summoner Fest could legit introduce something new to pull all the Deathless and Idol champions and then put Dark Phoenix in the Titan. I really want her. I honestly don't give a single when it comes to Dark Phoenix. I think she's a very dumb champion, and I think she could have been a really good champion if they would just have her make sense. You know what I mean? So I'll give you an example. The only ability Dark Phoenix needed to be balanced is the last Nova Flame when she goes immortal. Take that out in Battlegrounds. Not even out of her kit. Just in Battlegrounds, take that out. Because it's unavoidable damage, right? And what this would allow you to do is you can basically play any champion against Dark Phoenix. Every champion that has a multi-hit combo will basically not get any Nova Flames on them, right? Every champion that puts poison won't get Nova Flames, so you immediately have such a big pool of champions that you can use against her, right? And you also either want to have a slow champion, or you want to make sure that as an attacker you don't have her throw her SB1, which is kind of the same way you play with Jessica Drew. You kind of, you know, do a 4-hit combo and block so that she doesn't throw her SB1, and immediately she's a better champion. Okay, it's just the last part where she puts a no flame on you, doesn't matter who you are or how well you've played, and you just take unavoidable damage. That just puts such a horrible taste in your mouth at the end of that fight that you're like, this champion sucks. Elijah, me as well. Okay, my 3 bans, 99% of the time the champions I'm banning is Serpent, Deathless Thanos, and Dark Phoenix. And honestly, Deathless Thanos, I don't think is a bad design. I think Deathless Thanos is great. He's very well balanced. He is a champion who is a bit slow. Like, he stalls the fight, but you can use any champion against him and come out with 100% health. You know, you just got to know that his protection is going to stop you from dealing damage at certain points. But other than that, he's a fantastic champion. I really like fighting him, but he's kind of a champion that makes you slow. So I obviously ban him. But yeah, Dark Phoenix and Serpent, all auto ban for me. Elijah saying, I don't ban Serpent because I've got plenty of counters. Me too. But I just, on principle, hate him. I hate him. He is one of the worst champions in the game ever released, man. It just takes the fun out of the game. You know what I mean? Hey, we have another another person joining a chat. Jay, how you doing, man? Poor Cosmic class, let me have my defenders. No, Jay, no. Shame on you for ranking up Dark Phoenix and Serpent. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Like, I get it. If you're someone who pushes Battlegrounds, you might be inclined to rank them up. But even if I got Serpent, I don't think I would rank him up. Or even if I did, I wouldn't add him to my deck. Because he's just nasty for no reason. And I feel like not balancing him and deciding to balance Jessica Drew, it just, yeah. No wonder the community is up in arms, you know? King of Games saying, mainly because I have Nico, who people don't ban, or Shatra, or a few others, so I have rank for Serpent, but he mainly helps me in attack. Dude, I don't think I've played Nico more than like twice in Battlegrounds, because she always gets banned. Always, without a fail, Nico gets banned from Battlegrounds. And I also have a rank 3 Shatra, rank 3 Kushala, rank 3 White Tiger, rank 3 Count Nefaria. I also have Spiral, who I took to rank 2, but I don't think I'm going to rank 3 because it's just not fun playing her. I don't like the whole Mixmaster style of gameplay that she has. But it's just, that's my point though. You want to have 4 or 5 counters to one champion. And if you, that's like out of 30, you want just 5 champions, and neither of these champions are good on defense. Okay, Shatra isn't good, White Tiger is not good, Kushala isn't good. So it's kind of just eating up space for no reason. And if you ban one champion, which is Serpent, automatically you have 5 spots that just open up. You know what I mean? And I feel like, yeah. Alright, Jay saying that Serpent is balanced. They already nerfed him with attackers. Yeah, Jay, I get that. But it's such an unhealthy way to nerf him by releasing so many counters, is because he has so much in his kit that any champion that shuts him down automatically shuts the whole Cosmic class down. You know what I mean? Like, both Nico, Spiral, mainly just Nico, who's literally a direct counter to Serpent and Dark Phoenix, just shuts down the whole Cosmic class. Which means now you have to, the next time you release a Cosmic champion, it would have to be so strong that it can't just be taken out with just Nico. You know what I mean? So they have to now counter the attacker that they released. And it's just a whole, I don't like that, you know? It's like when they had to make a special node in Abyss Labyrinth of Legends, so Scarlet Witch wouldn't be able to do Labyrinth, and then every other boss that came out in Act 7 and 8 had a node where basically they just didn't want you to bring Hercules, and now no one plays Hercules. And then every other endgame content automatically had something that said if you go indestructible or like immortal, you die. So it's like everything good that we get gets taken away because of some champion designs that they decide to stick with. But yeah. Alright, King of Games saying Nico isn't too bad on defense. No, she's actually, I think Nico is a pretty balanced defender because most of the science class immediately can take Nico. You know what I mean? Any of the Hawks can destroy Nico very easily. You can put the Spidey 2099 relic on any other champions who get dexterity, who you like, and immediately you don't get a dex buff. What's his name? Quicksilver doesn't get the dex buff. Oh, what's the other fella? The new Falcon doesn't get a dex buff. What else? Anti-venom is poison immune. So like I think most of the science class can counter Nico without a problem. But so yeah, but mostly people just ban her because she shuts down the entire cosmic class, which is like 1/6 of the game. Alright, Elijah saying White Tiger can take pretty much any defender. Dude, White Tiger is amazing. She is, I would say, one of the most underrated champions in the game, or at the least in the Mystic class, because she is phenomenal, dude. And if you can master how to balance her unblockable with the SP2 cycle, oh dude, I don't think there's many champions that survive that double SP2 rotation. Alright, Jay saying at this point fighting Serpent isn't that hard to fight, is based on the node. Wait, you're saying it's based on the node. Yeah, Jay, I get that. It's just, look, I personally like Serpent's design, but it's a little too much when you fight him in battlegrounds. You know what I mean? I don't mind fighting Serpent in any endgame content. That's why I'm saying like Dark Phoenix and Serpent, they should have something in their kit that takes away a little bit of the annoyance from battlegrounds, because battlegrounds is a game mode that you want to play back to back to back non-stop, and you also want to play this every single day. And whereas act content, monthly special quests, even war for some at some level, you kind of can go at your pace. But Serpent is like fighting an Act 8 boss every day multiple times, because I don't know anyone who would have a rank for Serpent, and if you didn't ban them and they got it, they wouldn't take the Serpent. So you can, without, if you don't ban Serpent, you can almost guarantee you'll be fighting a Serpent every Battlegrounds match non-stop. You know what I mean? And that just gets too annoying. Like, how many times do you want to do the same annoying fight? Elijah Brown saying still don't have a 6-star Hercules. Really? You know, I still don't have a 6-star Kate Bishop, and I feel like Kate Bishop is more important than 6-star Hercules, but probably made me a better player. I got 6-star Hercules quite late, and I really was like super excited to get him. I gave him a generic awakening gem, took him all the way up to rank 4 and ascended him, because that's as far as I could get at the time. And so much time had passed that there was no content in which I could use Hercules realistically, because most of it was like, oh, you get immortality, you die, kind of a deal. So I was like, well, that sucks. And I never ended up using Hercules to like his best. And then I kind of was like on break, not in an active alliance, so I never did AQ or AW at a high level, which means that I never got to honestly use Hercules in that content either. But hey, Elijah saying no 6-star Cade Bishop or Archangel. I still, to this day, I have an Archangel. I won't say I don't have him. I do, but he is right here. And I also have an Awakening Gem if I want. I could take up Archangel. I've had him for ages. But Archangel is another one of those champions that I really don't like to use because he's basically just parry heavy and the game is shut down, you know? All the abilities are gone. So I don't enjoy champions that just turn the game off, essentially. Alright, Jay saying that's how most games works. If you make simple champions, and what would be the point of ranking new champions? You know what? That's fair. That is a good point. I understand. But, you know, here's the thing, okay? Let's say they release 5 more champions like Serpent that need specific counters in a specific way. Would you be happy with that? Because then you can also, because Serpent, there's already Serpent and Dark Phoenix. Imagine there's 4 more champions like that. And now you have to build a deck that can counter those 4 champions. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Alright, King of James saying I desperately need to awaken my white tiger. Yes, if you can, do it. I think she's worth it. She also has pretty good prestige, so even that kind of is a check, you know? Alright, dude, today I pulled Claire after chasing her for years. Well, I guess you're talking to someone in the chat, but I definitely know. Alright, Jay saying they could get rid of the fact that you can't dex his specials. His SP1 doesn't hurt, but SP2 they can make you dex it. No, the only thing I would personally say, I like the fact that he's an annoying defender and really difficult to manage. The only thing I would take away from Serpent's kit is he does not go immortal after his... Like, he doesn't go immortal in Battlegrounds. That's all I would take away from Serpent. You know what I mean? And the whole regen thing, because he not only does he go immortal, he starts regenning back. Right? So either take that regen part of it, his kit out, or take the immortality thing out in Battlegrounds. That's all I would say. Everywhere else, I don't mind. The same as with Dark Phoenix. I don't want Dark Phoenix to be any less annoying. I just want her final Nova Flame that just gets attached to you no matter what you do. I want that to not be, to not exist in Battlegrounds. That's it. Make her just as annoying. If you don't immediately counter her specials, you get Nova Flames. That's unavoidable. I think that's good design. Use a multi-hit champion, so if you punish her specials, you can get enough hits to avoid the Nova Flame. Like, you need to, like, difficult champions are what make the game interesting. I'm not saying take away any of their kits completely. Like you said, Jay, if you can dex his specials, Serpent is a bozo. Like, he's not fun. You know what I mean? So I like the fact that you have to eat that special into your block. So you need to be able to either nullify his the damaging buff that he has, the True Sense, I think is what it's called, or something, but true damage buff, I think. Whatever. You get the point. So I like that mechanic that he has, but it's just the immortality part of it that needs to be for Battlegrounds. That's all. Elijah Brown saying need to find 7k more Titan shards from somewhere. I mean, Elijah, where did you end up in Battlegrounds? Because the Radiant store is resetting in, what is it, 4 days. So you can have all the Titans that you wish to purchase. But yeah. Alright guys, I don't have all my Radiance goes to tier 4 alpha. Me too. That's what I've been spending everything that I got as well. Tier 4 alpha all the way. I'm waiting for it to reset because I don't get a lot of Radiance, you know. I got 70k from Battlegrounds and that's about it. So I've, yeah, 78k. That's it. Jay saying all that matters is the node. Remember that one BG season that count towards that count would be at SP3 after SP1, then spam SP3. Mm, I can't. I don't know what you're referring to, Jay. Sorry. I can't remember. King of James saying tier for alpha as well. You can get everything else rank of a chain from daily super with patience. Yeah, even with the daily super event, I end up just picking tier for alpha, just because like I feel like it's one of the most rare resources. Like from here, I picked tier for alpha. From the glory store, all I do is pick tier 4 alpha. From the battleground store, all I've picked is tier 4 alpha. You know what I mean? Like everything else I feel like I get regardless. Oh, GA saying that there was a... Oh, okay, I see what you mean there. I see what you mean. So you're saying there was a season where basically he was getting up to SP3 and then back up to SP1. Yeah. Yeah, even... Also, like, because he has such ridiculous power gain, any meta that gives the defender more power gain, you are fucked. Like, you cannot do anything about it. You know what I mean? Elijah saying tier 6 classic and tier 6 alpha is the best bargain from daily selector if you include time. Yeah, fair enough. SP3 spam? Really? I don't remember this meta then. I don't remember this meta, Jay. Must have been a while back. Because I wasn't even playing the game when Serpent came out. Elijah saying as far as spending radiance. Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, it's past 10 p.m. here. I've got to still cook food and all that stuff. So thank you to everyone who dropped by. I really appreciate you guys. Elijah Brown, Jay, King of Games. Thank you for entertaining my yapping. Dune's Workshop, thank you so much for dropping by as well. Cade, one of the first people to bring some life back into this live stream, you know. And even MD Hassan, who came in all the way, first one to join the live stream. Thank you so much, you guys. We will... Yeah, Jay, I'm doing a live stream every single day. This is, I think, day 4. But yeah, we'll be going live every single day between 7:30 to 8 p.m. Pacific. So if you would like to hang out every day, please subscribe. I would love to see all of you guys here during that time. Yep, Jay, see you tomorrow, man. And I'm also going to start posting some YouTube videos. My first video is going to be pretty generic. I'm just going to open a couple of 7 stars and be like, hey guys, I'm doing YouTube again, subscribe, so that there's more people in the live stream. But yeah, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. We'll figure out what to do, because we don't have any content, honestly, but we'll figure something out. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for dropping by.